Hello everyone, welcome to Week's Tarot Guidance. Welcome all of you that are new and all of you returning today to this channel. Don't forget to subscribe down below if you haven't yet. And if you're interested in booking a personal tarot reading with me, you can book through the Etsy shop or the Ko-fi website. Both are linked down below. And if you want to connect to 18 plus, pick a card, more uncensored content, you can check that out on my Patreon, also linked below. In today's reading, we're going to tune into your person's thoughts of you today. So we have 3 different groups to pick from for today's reading. For group number 1 here, we have the Son of Staffs or the Knight of Wands. For group number 2, we have the Daughter of Swords or the Page of Swords. And for group number 3, we have the Sitara or the Star card for today's reading. The timestamps are down below in the description box and in the pinned comment below this video, so you can hop into your reading whenever you are ready. If you want to pick more than one group, feel free to do so, or pick for more than one person. Whatever floats the boat. I'll see all of you in your chosen groups. And pause the video right now if you want to take a little bit more time in picking your group. Hello, group number 1. Welcome to your reading. You guys have picked the Son of Staffs or the Knight of Wands card as the starting card for today's reading. So what we're going to do is we're just going to draw some additional cards for today to see what shows up. And then we're going to get into the reading. So let's see. Group number 1. So what is on your person's mind? So what is on group number 1's person's mind? What are their thoughts today? We have the 5 of coins. I'm hearing feelings of loss, regret. We have the 3 of coins reversed. Let's take a few more. We got here the 4 of staffs as well, or the 4 of wands. I'm gonna take one more card. Let's see. What are thoughts of you, group number 1 today? What are they thinking about you? We have the Slam or the Hanged Man card here. I'm hearing a change in perspective is absolutely necessary. I'm hearing both for you and your person. So I feel like this Tuslam or the Hanged Man here refers to both your energy and your person's energy here. So there's a need to kind of look outside of your own assumptions here. Okay. So first of all, looking at the Knight of Wands card, this is the first layer, let's say, the first layer interpretation. So this person definitely is thinking of you today from quite a strong, let's say, magnetic lens, and they are excited about you. At least just like the first layer of their feelings, their thoughts about you is very excited. They want to hang out with you. They find you hard to resist. And they also are thinking that your connection or your relationship can be potentially fleeting or unpredictable. So they are drawn to the quote-unquote like spark energy of your connection, that kind of like initial lightning bolt moment that feels very exciting. And they're very drawn to you because they're also like deeply attracted to you. They find you physically very sexy, alluring. They find you desirable. And there's like this initial spark of wanting to pursue you, wanting to see what this relationship could be about. Today, this person may fantasize about being bold with you or bold towards you, or they're just imagining having a passionate, more intimate encounter with you. Wink, wink. Check out the 18 plus readings on Patreon for more of that uncensored content. I'm not going to get into this in this reading though. So the Knight of Wands does reflect projection as well, more than stable attachment. So today, this person might be actually idealizing you more than they are having this more stable attachment towards you. They're also idealizing you as an adventure in their life, as a person who brings adventure, excitement. And they kind of think of you, or like subconsciously consider you a catalyst in their lives. So someone who like makes things move for them, or makes them feel moved internally, emotionally. So you're more of this catalyst, adventurous spark, rather than a grounding person, rather than someone stable, or rather than someone grounding their feelings in deeper emotional intimacy. So with the Son of Staffs here, this person's current mental state leans towards impulse, novelty, and mental stimulation. So they are literally stimulating themselves today with ideas of what could happen between the two of you, of adventures, of what could happen between the two of you. It's about novelty, and it's making this person feel a bit restless, maybe a bit uncertain, but they also love kind of the freedom and the expansion that thoughts of you bring at this time, especially today. With the Five of Coins here, there is a bit of a fear of being left out in the cold as well. They may fear that if they don't move fast enough, they will lose you. Hence the impatience that they're feeling. And this person could also struggle with sustaining just long-term consistency. So I feel like they do think of you very much like an inspiration, rather than like someone who is very tangible in their lives, even though they do want to make you more tangibly present in their lives here. So with the Five of Coins, they may feel some kind of lack in relation to you. So they are experiencing loneliness, even a fear of rejection, being left out in the cold, or that they are just like on the outside looking into this connection, looking into the fantasy of what this connection could be, but they're actually like shutting themselves out from it at the same time. So I feel like this person is aware that they could have something with you, that they could manifest something with you, but they like don't dare go in that direction. There is a sense here that they either don't feel good enough for you, or they worry about being abandoned if they step forward, or they worry about being rejected, or just things not working out for them the way that they want things to work out if they step forward. So the Five of Coins here is also about insecurity. So thoughts of insecurity in relation to you. Now with the Three of Coins in the reversed position, this means that they have difficulty thinking of your ability to build something together. They think collaboration, teamwork, or long-term effort with you could be blocked right now, or is not flowing the way that they would want it to flow. They could feel like you're not on the same page right now, and maybe they sense you both have different priorities, or they don't know how to integrate themselves, their values into your world. They don't know how to like bring themselves into your world. I'm hearing, I also don't want to impose, right? So that's another thought this person's having. Like they don't want to be a burden. They don't want to impose. They don't want to be too much. They don't want to like show up in your life and be unwanted, right? So there's this feeling of wanting to hang out with you and wanting to be wanted by you. But even if you do want them, this person has like insecure thoughts about you actually not wanting them and you just being kind, you know, towards them or welcoming because it's the quote unquote proper thing to do. So the Three of Coins here on a deeper level, this reflects doubt about whether they'd be supported or whether they'd be valued as like a companion, as a friend, as a partner in your life. So they just kind of think you guys have maybe different priorities, different values right now, different ways in which you are approaching the world. They're worried that you guys may be incompatible. And they're afraid to go in that direction. They're afraid to find out, literally. So the Four of Staffs. This person wants a tangible connection with you. They are today fantasizing about harmony, celebration, and being in union with you. You know, union here indicating some type of togetherness. They daydream even about being welcomed into your life and sharing milestones with you, or being like, you know, in this state, let's say, of home together, you guys creating a home together. They want those feelings with you. So today, the thought of stability and shared joy is very present. It's the quote unquote like ideal scenario in their mind right now. But also with the Hanged Man right now, though, they kind of feel a bit suspended. I'm hearing suspended in time. This person may not know how to act, or they're kind of just waiting for a sign from you that would let them know that they are welcomed. But they're also like in this more reflective position, because instead of making moves or taking action, they are processing, they are observing, and they're maybe even struggling with letting go of ego, letting go of control. The Hanged Man here, however, indicates that this person feels a very deep internal drive and has a very deep desire to not be a part of the crowd. Like they don't want to be a part of the crowd. They don't want to be a sheep. They don't want to do things outside of the box, you know. They want to break patterns. They want to be independent from the flock. They want to suspend old beliefs and just surrender to the process. And I feel like that's what they're struggling with here as well. So this shows this person as someone who is aware that they need to change their perspective and step into their authenticity and be independent and do what they want to do. They're not quite ready yet because they don't have like full clear awareness of what exactly they want to change up. And they are, you know, they're still idealizing you. Also with the Four of Staves, they're idealizing this kind of union celebration with you, this joy. But they're unsure about how to approach in a more grounded, realistic way. So like this feels a little bit like someone who's got a mix of avoidant or anxious attachment styles. They want closeness, but also fear rejection. So they kind of hang back. And their attraction to you makes them restless and makes them feel like they need to do something, like they need to make a move. But also the reversed Three of Coins here indicates that they don't see a clear practical path to partnership, at least not yet. And they may idealize you as the joyful home that they crave, but they aren't sure how to earn a place in your world. So this person, they're like daydreaming about you as a source of passion and happiness in their life. But their insecurities or uncertainties keep holding them in this pattern that they are, however, wanting to break. So what else do we want to do here? Let's take some keywords. I might even like get you guys some guidance there. Let's see, we have health. So health, physical fitness could be an issue. We have commit to X. The thought of what to commit to is potentially an issue or is something your person is grappling with. Let's see. What else? Okay, we have the human ego. Okay, so obviously always an issue for everybody all the time. We have serve others, other people, other commitments could also really be playing into your dynamic. Okay, we also have what we have here. We have desire. We have self-fear. Yeah. This is so big, like self-fear is literally such a huge thing. Let's see. We have inner compass. Yeah. Okay, we have also uniqueness. Let me just like zoom you guys out a little bit there. There we go. Hello. Okay. There we go. Okie dokie. So let's look at these keywords. So their thoughts of you today are obviously fueled by desire and also the thrill of uniqueness. You, group number one, you stand out to this person as someone who's very vibrant, as someone who's very alive. And this also kind of brushes up against their ego, where they want to pursue you, where they want to impress you, and even prove themselves, like prove how awesome they are to you in some way. So there's a self-fear here as well of the desire of the things that they want. This person being like literally afraid of going towards their desire because they're afraid of losing something. They may fear that they're not, quote unquote, healthy enough or fit enough to be together with you, for example, you know, emotionally or materially, to be the partner that you deserve. There's kind of like a lack mindset here, like, you know, this kind of poverty mindset in terms of love. And that goes like, what if I'm not enough? So that's literally the question. What if I'm not enough? What if what I get to offer is not enough? It's like, you know, this just the thought that's like someone stabbing themselves in the heart, you know. It's like, I'm not enough. Like they're saying that to themselves. It's just such a hurtful thing to say, actually. But I feel like the self-fear and the health here do indicate that this person measures their own emotional health through connection. And connection right now with you feels quite fragile. So they don't feel enough stability to hold on to, which is, I feel like, making them feel quite anxious as well. And that they can't fully trust themselves. They're doing their best to trust themselves with the inner compass, but they're really struggling still with self-fear. They are afraid of their own desires. And they're struggling to fully commit to something in their life due to this fear. This person may also focus too much today on their individual ego and not enough on how to build with you in partnership. For some of you, there could be other people involved with serve others here with health. There could be other issues, health issues involved here, or also just like age gaps that are bigger, you know, in terms of like this person just being mindful of old age, you know, or potentially growing older. There's a sense of mindfulness of the physical body here that plays into this, and their own physical fitness that powerfully plays into this, and it's making them feel insecure about stuff. Especially like if you know, resonate with your person being much older than you, they're very, very aware of that. And that is making them insecure, even if they don't want to show it. So they're trying to listen to their intuition today and surrender and discover their uniqueness, their unique perception. Just follow that. They're trying to do the best they can. So what they're trying to do is they're trying to see love as a path to also serving others as well as fulfill themselves. And they do want to like align with you in a more authentic way, but they're still searching for what exactly that looks like. What exactly is their desire, their inner compass pointing them towards. They're trying to kind of like find a way there. So desire fuels this person, but also blinds them. Today, attraction is definitely strong and passionate. And they secretly know union is the path forward, but they don't know what exactly this union looks like. And they see you as definitely a one-of-a-kind person. They want to embrace their own uniqueness in a non-egoic way to connect more fully with you. So that's where this person's at right now. I want to get you guys a card of guidance actually for today's reading, just like a quick little one. It's very profound, but it's going to be just one card. So let's see what wants to show up. So we're going to use the mystical healing reading cards just to get you guys some guidance here. So what's the guidance for group number 1, please, Spirit? Let's see. Okay, this one. We have it's a yes. So just a very like quick little one, right? Spirit, it's saying it's a yes. Whatever you've been thinking about doing or wanting to do, it's a yes. So go for it. It's time for you to say yes to life. So this card is literally letting you know or asking you to start saying yes to yourself and to take time out to do loving, nurturing things for yourself. Maybe you are resisting or sabotaging a great opportunity by procrastinating. So if you asked a specific question before you picked this reading or wanted a specific outcome, know that the outcome is positive and you can move toward it with confidence. That's your guidance, or that's just your message for today. So that's beautiful. The gates towards a successful outcome are open as long as you take your well-being, your weaknesses and strengths into consideration. Also, if a possibility excites you and makes you feel positive, then it is important you take a conscious step toward it. And that is your guidance for today. Group number 1, thank you so much for tuning in. If any of you want to dive deeper into a personal tarot reading of some kind with me, you can book those on Etsy or Ko-fi. The links are all down below in the description box. And if you want to connect to 18+ pick a card tarot readings, you can check those out on my Patreon, also linked below. Thank you so much for joining. If this resonated, do let me know on the bottom in the comment section. And like, share, and subscribe for more tarot insights. Click the notification bell if you want to be notified when I post another video. More than anything, we do have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius cards here for today. So like a lot of fiery transformation happening for this group. Sending you guys so much love and clarity, and I'll see you soon in the next video. Bye. Namaste. Hello, group number 2. Welcome to your reading. So you guys have picked the Daughter of Swords or the Page of Swords card for today. So let us see what is on your person's mind. What are their thoughts of you today? So starting off here with the Page of Swords energy. We have curiosity here. We have watching. We have this feeling of someone wanting to like play around, be playful, engage with you. This person today is thinking of you with interest and also with some desire for analysis. So they're analyzing you a bit. They are curious about you. This is the Watcher card, let's say. So they may be observing you online in conversation, or just thinking back on your conversations together and kind of trying to like get a much deeper vibe of you through that. Even through mutual connections, this person could be observing you and trying to find out more things about you. Literally, they're trying to piece together who you are or what you feel or what you think. So let's see what else we get. I want to get some more cards out here, because like there's this curiosity, there's this observation, there's a cautious kind of inquiry mode about them today. So let's see. They're drawn in, but not like fully open to you, right? So that's what I'm getting. Let's see what we get here. Whoopsie. Okay, we have the Wheel of Fortune, Chekefalek card. Ooh, we have the Six of Swords. Okay. Let's see what else. We also got the Daughter of Cups reversed. So the Page of Cups here in the reversed position. I want to take one more card, please, for this one. We have the Ace of Wands, the Staff card. Alrighty then. Why do I feel like talking like Jim Carrey? Alrighty then. All right. Let's see what's going on here. So they want to understand you. This person wants to know more things about you. They're curious about you and they want to find out more information. They don't want to like fully rush forward is what I'm getting. They are, however, very intrigued. I am definitely picking up that there is attraction here, but kind of filtered through mental intrigue. So this person today is thinking, what's really going on with group number 2? What do they mean when they say fill in the blank? What do they like about me? Do they even like me? Why are they talking like that with that person, talking like this with me, you know? So there's kind of that type of mental, like tinkering going on in their brain. We also do have 2 pages here, right? So the daughter's energies, which are very internal, introspective. This means, of course, that this person is very introspective today. But also the pages signal someone who's still developing maturity in communication or developing maturity in intimacy. They may want to connect with you, but their ego could lean on indirectness instead of being like genuinely open and vulnerable. So this person today is like leaning on to probing, testing, hinting much more than they are like actual direct communication. And their energy, their thoughts towards you are curious, analytical, and a little bit restless. Like they're circling around you, watching you, asking questions about what you're like as a person, but like not directly connecting to you, right? There's like an investigation going on here behind the scenes. With the Charkifalak here, the Wheel of Fortune card, this person feels like this connection, or you have like quote unquote lessons for them, like you're teaching them something about themselves or something about life. There's this sense of this is bigger than just like a random connection, a random person that they meet at work or on the street, you know, it just feels like this is deeper. They feel like, or they think that this connection is part of a larger cycle at play. This person is even thinking that something is shifting with the 2 of you and they can't quite control it or really know what it's all about. They just feel like they just want to move with the vibes of the energies. and psychologically they sense change and opportunity with you. You kind of represent a turning point in their life, but they can't quite understand how or why, which is why the page is here with this desire, with this curious mind to figure things out. So today also this person is thinking about transitions. They're thinking about the lessons, the things that you have already taught them versus what you're teaching them or what you're about to still teach them. And they're thinking about transition, moving away from old patterns, like removing old things from their life, like even doing a little bit of quote unquote spring or autumn cleaning, you know. They want to cross a bridge towards clarity and towards purity. And yeah, just like take out of their life things that no longer serve them or don't bring pleasure anymore. So they may even be imagining journeying towards you, traveling towards you if there's long distance. They're imagining setting a date to see each other, you know, to kind of hang out a bit, to explore things together. They want to leave behind confusion and emotional baggage, or like any type of struggle that they have been on recently. And the Six of Swords here also indicates they're mentally preparing for a smoother connection with you. Even if they have not acted on anything yet, they do want like a smoother relationship with you. Now with the Page of Cups reversed here, they are curious, as we saw with the Page of Swords, but they're struggling to express feelings with the Daughter of Cups here in the reversed position. This person may even feel emotionally immature or fear rejection if they open up, if they like are too vulnerable all of a sudden, or just, yeah, too frank all of a sudden. And they're afraid that they may look foolish if they choose to open up. They are afraid also to be naive, to be dramatic. So they're kind of like ignoring their inner child. The Daughter of Cups also reverse indicates that there could be some issues from childhood that are like powerfully impacting their dynamic with you right now. That's why this, of course, feels so much bigger, you know, like you're teaching them lessons. Because this relationship is part of a like bigger cycle, a very strong relation to their childhood traumas, their childhood difficulties, the patterns that they had growing up with their caregivers or parents, you know. There's definitely a certain difficulty there with broken dreams, this person ignoring their inner child, and like the experience of childhood issues that's connected to your relationship. They don't want things to come out wrong either or look foolish. And with the Ace of Staffs here, at the same time, desire and attraction are absolutely there, you know. They're inspired by you. You make them feel vital. You make them feel alive. They're fascinated by you and by this relationship or how it makes them feel. And they're even fantasizing about what it would be like to see you again, meet you again, have a relationship with you. So they're excited, but this is this internal fire with all the pages, without fully formed action. So let's look at some keywords here and see what's going on with them a little bit more in depth. So let's see, group number 2's person. What's going on, baby? We have self-awareness. Okay, so they're fully aware of themselves. They're very aware of themselves. We have change. Yes. Let's see what else. Let's see. We have, what do we have? We have ownership. It's also a very cool card to receive. I really love that one. Let's get one more. We have stereotypes and generalizations. Okay, so like this person is pigeonholing you, putting you in a box, maybe even putting themselves in a box. Just going to zoom you guys out a tiny little bit. There we go. Because they're like, yeah, they're liking this, they don't like that. They're kind of like deciding things for you or for themselves without actually questioning that fully. Just going off based on realizations of stereotypes, generalizations of what this type of person would be into or would want generally, you know, in terms of societal expectations. We have allowing. And we have the human ego. I love it. We saw the inner child there. We saw creativity, and neither one of them wants to show up. But they're definitely like topics that this person is connecting to. We have God. So we have a divinity here. Okay. I'm hearing this person is asking for support. Like they're asking universe for support. We have unity as well. So on the bottom, we have the past lovers card. And I'm hearing something binds me to them, but I don't know what. I'm hearing also like there's a feeling like I'm much more deeply connected to them than meets the eye or than our current relationship. I'm hearing current formal relationship. So for those of you who are more in a formal relationship with the person conveys. So this person just feels like there's a deeper bond with you, even if you are in this more formal relationship state right now. There's something deeper, something bigger behind the scenes. Also, their thoughts of you today, group number 2, are coming through like self-awareness awakening. This person is studying to understand you, but through that, they're also understanding themselves. And yeah, they're getting kind of quote unquote pushed into assumptions, generalizations, stereotypes about love and how the relationship should evolve. And their ego could be like pushing them towards this as well, because it's kind of safer to go in the direction. It's already been molded by the media and by society, etc. And something that we kind of naturally do as well. But I feel like this person is someone who has self-awareness of this also. They, of course, with change, with God, with unity, and with allowing, sense that your connection is not just like something random. There is a sense of divine timing here, something bigger moving them forward with this relationship. This relationship also touches their faith in some way, their sense of quote unquote God or a higher order or the universe. They may feel pulled towards a state of unity, a state of wholeness with you, as though life is nudging them out of certain things and into expansion, into interesting new things, into things that bring them inspiration. So in their thoughts today, they want to move toward peace and leave behind turbulence. It's about allowing life to carry them into new waters. And this person is also today reflecting on past patterns, especially with the past lovers energy. They're maybe recognizing a need to release certain things, certain relations, certain people who are maybe dead, but still live inside of them very powerfully, maybe parents, in order to come closer with you, in order to come closer with themselves. Because like this connection to me feels like this person coming closer with you, quote unquote, is actually them coming closer with themselves. And this connection is like a catalyst of that, of this person just coming closer in more union with themselves and just becoming more integrated within themselves. For now, this person could be reflecting on their ownership as well, the ownership of their feelings. They may be hiding behind some playfulness or sadness. I'm hearing sadness. Why do I want to say sadness? I wanted to say silence, but sadness came through. So maybe they're hiding behind sadness and silence. And they like want closeness, but their ego kind of resists looking weak or too earnest. But yeah, like the desire is still very strong. There is a spark here with God, with unity. The potential of something to nurture them, something that inspires them. And they do feel that inspiration very powerfully. It makes them feel vibrant and vital in the body as well. So they feel a change in their body when it comes to you. They think of you as someone who ignites inspiration and awakens passion in them. You kind of like stand out powerfully, but in ways that they can't quite figure out. Like, why exactly do you stand out in this way? You know, that's what kind of bugs them. So change right now is central. This person's becoming aware that cycles are shifting, that they can't approach a relationship like they approached their past relationships, their past loves. And they're still struggling with ownership of their emotions with the Page of Cups reversed, you know. Their ego resists vulnerability here. Yeah. So this person is like thinking of you as someone who awakens both desire and self-awareness. You feel like a chance at unity, something bigger than them, something divine, a divine change. This person is still wrestling with ego and past conditioning. On that note, I want to be mindful that it's likely you are grappling with that as well, group number 2. So maybe just be aware of that. If you want to be, you know, reflect on that. This person is hovering between repeating old patterns from past lovers or past loves in their life and embracing like a new, more conscious way of loving. But they don't quite know how to do that because they haven't done it yet, but they kind of want to go in that direction, to be more consciously aware, to love more consciously, but they're not fully sure how to do that. And they're like in this state of allowing the flow to take them towards that. So group number 2, we're going to get you some guidance here for this person, for this reading. We have Jupiter energy, Sagittarius, Pisces. We also have Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, and Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energies. So let's see what else. So what is the guidance for group number, whoa, group number 2? Too many cards, like holy crap. Okay, this one actually flipped through, so we're going to take this one. We're not going to take all these because there's just too much. So this card flipped over for you. Step into the unknown. That's your guidance. Group number 2. So this is a mirror. Basically, this is what your person is going through. This is what you're going through as well. You're kind of mirroring each other in this state of stepping into the unknown. So the guidance here for you guys is that it's time for you to trust your inner calling. So this is about doing something that you have been putting off for years. So whether this is a possibility of a romantic relationship, a new type of friendship, or some type of innovative venture, there are higher forces propelling you forward right now and supporting you in this process at this time. Also, the opportunities being presented to you are a path of your own growth and are connected to you fulfilling an important aspect of your life purpose. So be attentive to small details because your real transformation might come in surprising ways from unexpected sources. Also, be flexible about doing new things in a new way with an open mind. Whilst discernment is also very necessary, look for signs that show you that you are on the right track. And trust that you are being guided at this time. Only do things or work with people when you have the right feeling for that. Yeah. So that is the guidance Spirit wants to give you today, both in connection to this person and like in general in your life. So thank you so much for tuning in. And we're going to finish this off here. Thank you for sharing your energy. If you guys want to connect to a personal tarot reading from me, you can book a reading through Etsy or the coffee shop. Both are linked down below. And for 18+ readings, if you want to tune into some of the more passionate thoughts, more lustful thoughts of your person, you can check those 18+ uncensored topics out on my Patreon. The link to that is down below as well. So yeah, thank you for tuning in. Let me know what this was. And like, share, and subscribe as always for more tarot insights. Click the notification bell if you want to be notified when I post another video. Send you guys so much love and clarity, and I'll see you soon in the next one. Have a lovely day. Bye. Namaste. Hello, group number 3. Welcome to your reading. So you have picked the Sitara or the Star card as your card for today. So let's see, what are the thoughts of the person on your mind today? What are they experiencing? So initially I'm feeling like they're very drawn to you. And I feel like they're very fearful. Like the path to you, they are afraid that the path towards you is actually filled with illusion. That's a very powerful message that I'm getting here, because this person's feeling like this powerful, inspiring pull towards you, right? You are this beautiful, inspiring star. You feel very good to them. You just are something special to them, right? They may idealize you. And I feel like this person, they are afraid that they are idealizing you maybe too much, that this path towards you, that all this that they're seeing is just their delusion. And they're thinking about that. Like they're really, really afraid that that is the case. They're actually stepping toward you based on their delusions and then delusional thinking. And that all this is just fake. And it's going to reveal itself as fakeness when they are starting to trust more and more. And when they trust completely, it's just going to be like the ground beneath them just like pops open and they fall to the ground. You know, like that's just the gist here that we're getting. So that is one of the biggest fears this person has, that what they're thinking about you, the intuition that they have of you is just fake, that it's not going to happen. It's not going to reveal itself as true. And it's one of the biggest fears that they have about your relationship. And it is deeply concerning them. So we have Aquarius energy here. Aquarius energy is very important to your group because it's about innovation and authenticity and creating an innovative approach and being your real, true self. So with the star here as your anchor, this person sees you as a source of hope, inspiration, and healing. When they think of you, it feels uplifting to them, like you are like this guiding light to them. You represent something ideal to them, and they are absolutely aware of that. Not in a superficial way, but in like a soul-soothing, aspirational way. The star here reflects projections of purity and hope, but also distance. They may feel you are out of reach, like a dream or a guiding light they want to move toward, but can't yet fully touch. And this connection is, this energy is tied to uniqueness also with the Aquarius energy, self-awareness, because this person is reflecting on themselves through how they see you. And they think of you as not like others they have known. There is a deeper underlying desire here as well, a desire towards unity and healing, because you awaken them and their ideal self, their higher self, if you want to call it that. Not just their ego-driven desires, but who they want to be. Like the type of person they always dreamed of being, you awaken that in them. So let's see now what else shows up here. Group number 3's person. What are your thoughts? They're saying that they don't want to reveal too much. Like they're really afraid right now that I'm going to draw too many cards and reveal too much about them. So they're just saying that they want that to be laid out in the open. Now they're more allowing. We have the 6 of Staffs reversed, or the 6 of Wands reversed here. Let's see what else. Okay, this one. We have the 5 of Swords. What I'm hearing here is I want to bury the hatchet. Let's get 2 more. What else? What are your thoughts of you today? This one? No. Okay. What are their thoughts of you today? Okay. We have Dunya or the World card. And one more, please, Spirit. One more card. One more card. So they're being quite shy, right? Yeah. So the Moon, Kumar. I'm also hearing from this person, I want to remain mysterious. So, like, literally, they don't want me to see too much. They don't want me to know too much. They don't want you to know too much about themselves because they're not yet sure how much they want you to know. So their higher self, their spirit guides are kind of like not allowing us to see too deeply. And we're still seeing enough. So there's still going to be a lot here to cover. But yeah, there's a lot more to this person that they don't want other people to know. They just want things to, you know, like be theirs. They want to like safeguard their feelings. So when this person thinks of you, they feel drawn to healing, authenticity, and possibility. You may feel to them like light after darkness, or like someone who awakens them to their highest potential. This person admires you for your ability to inspire them. Again, just want to repeat that they're deeply afraid that they are idealizing you and that they are just like living in delusion about you or about this connection. So with the Six of Wands in the reversed position here, this person is not sure about how they are appearing to you and what you think of them actually. So what you really think of them. They're thinking about a potential lack of recognition or rewards or achievements. This person could also be thinking about the disappointments that they have experienced in their life or even in your relationship so far. And they're thinking about how they need validation from others to know that they're doing a good job. And how they need even more validation from you that they're actually experiencing what they think they potentially are experiencing. So instead of aligning with confidence and a sense of victory, they wonder if they are good enough to even stand by your side, to like even share the space, let's say, on the sky as a star next to you. And reverse, the Six of Wands like indicates a state of fear, even a fear of ego collapse, a fear of not being seen, a fear of not being validated, of not winning your recognition, of not being chosen by you, of their intuition being revealed as false and not true at all, and like you revealed as not liking them. Like that is so scary to this person. And with this Five of Swords card as well, this just adds that additional tension because their thoughts carry defensiveness today because of these fears. They go into this mechanism of self-protection because of that. There's a fear of conflict or even worry that connection with you could involve power struggles. And they're deeply afraid of that being the case. Psychologically also, this shows their ego that's battling self-fear. So they have like this internal voice inside that says, if I try, I will lose. And if I open up, I will get hurt. And this can indicate like a internal push and pull mindset where they're wanting closeness, right? They are, of course, wanting closeness, but also expecting rejection or defeat. But that expectation of rejection or defeat, it's a self-protection mechanism so that they don't get too rejected or defeated if the ideal or if the intuition that they experience turns out to not be true. So like their protector self, that protector mechanism is powerfully alive and active in this person. So with the World card, despite insecurity, they feel a sense of completeness or even destiny when they think of you. You feel like fulfillment, like a full picture. Someone who could close a chapter and open a new cycle for them. It's like a feeling like you open up their life to both the past and the present in a new way. Like you open up this new perspective, a new way of looking at things. And like the world also reflects unity, where they imagine fulfillment with you, and the weight of change. Being with you means basically for them transforming their world in a sense. Now with the moon, why am I hearing Guru being like, today we steal the moon? I don't know what the fuck is that about. So I guess Guru or minions are confirmation for some of you. Yeah, their thoughts aren't fully clear, obviously. With the moon, there's confusion, projection, even illusion, and this person just being super, super mindful and self-aware of that and afraid of that potential that they are just living from illusions, living from projections, living from confusion. They're like terrified that it's actually true, that they're actually just idealizing you. And they fear of what is hidden beneath the surface, what they don't see. They're afraid of their own blind spots. They are doubting whether they see you and themselves truthfully, and they're doubting themselves, they're doubting their intuition, they're doubting the potential of fulfillment. So their subconsciousness is powerfully influencing them. Their inner compass, their ability to choose, to know, to be intuitively guided and to trust their intuition is being clouded by subconscious fears, making it super, super hard for this person to act clearly on what they are experiencing and what they're feeling and what they're thinking. So let's just get you guys some keywords here. Let's see. So we have Pisces, Cancer, Aquarius energies here. Let us see what keywords want to flow out. Let's see. I'm getting a state of overwhelm here as well. Like I'm getting like a little bit sickly. So this to me feels like this person is just super overwhelmed with all these topics right now. They have so much on their plate, but they're also like super emotionally overwhelmed. And also the thing is, this person is not letting anyone know that they are this emotionally overwhelmed. They're keeping this to themselves, which is just making them even more emotionally overwhelmed. Okay, so what are they thinking of you today? Let's find out. So we have Soul. We have divinity. We have freedom, so very star-coded. Let's get one more here for this little acceptance. Okay, so they're doing their best, just like flow with it all. Let's zoom you guys out a bit there. Everything can fit, so that everything can fit. And we're just going to draw some more cards. Let's see. We have healthy sexuality. All right, that's gorgeous. I'm not sure if I have to censor words here as well. We're just going to do it just in case. Let's see what else. They want to love you like in a healthy way, physically as well. They want to be able to love you in a healthy way without the guilt, without confusion, without doubt. We have soul family here, and we have objective truth. Like, yeah, that's what this person is like struggling with. We have soul family. They feel like very bound to you. They feel like you're their kindred soul here. There's just something about it feels right. We have unity, yeah. And guess what? We have past life on the bottom of the deck. So yeah, you guys have a past life together. Confirmation for you guys. I feel like a lot of you already feel this or know this, and this is just like confirmation for you. So their thoughts of you today are like infused with longing for soul level connection. And yeah, you represent, as we saw, light, freedom, divinity, authenticity to them. Divinity is authenticity in a way, because they see you as someone who awakens their divinity, a reminder of what's pure and liberating inside themselves, and liberating about love. You don't just feel like a crush to this person, especially with soul family here. You feel like a soul calling, like a kindred soul, like someone who is awakening them to something greater. This person is doing their best to accept the state that they are in at this time, and just deal with that as something that is present, and deal with that as in a bit of a detached way as well. And also on another level with the Six of Wands reversed. This person, they crave your acceptance, but doubt they can win that. They can win your recognition. Their ego feels a little fragile. So instead of victory and pride, they are like more focused on invisibility and rejection. With objective truth here, I feel like this person is being pushed to confront objective truth at this time. And they're challenged to drop ego battles and face love, or just like the soul family between the two of you, more honestly. And they do think of you as someone who brings a sense of completion, union, and belonging to them. The world here also carries a feeling of meeting a soul family member, someone with whom they feel like celebrated in a way. And they feel harmony with you also. You feel fated in a sense, like a part of their life's bigger design. Now with the healthy sexuality here, their thoughts are clouded with uncertainty and projection and longing. The moon here also suggests both fantasy and fear. So they are drawn to you physically, wink, wink, and passionately and intimately, but unsure of how to express this in a healthy way, fearing illusion or even rejection. So they oscillate between idealizing you and doubting whether they can actually know the truth. So the past life card here just reinforces the sense of soul recognition. They may think of you as someone they've known before, consciously or unconsciously, and the pull towards you feels bigger than the present moment. That's for sure. There's like a karmic or fated reunion that they feel is required. And so yeah, attraction is strong here, but also confusion with the moon here makes them question their impulses. This person, what I'm feeling is that they dream about you, and they dream about you in this more intimate physical way, and holy crap, my throat is clogging up, so they cannot talk about this. They don't want to talk about this. Wow. So yeah, it's like this person, they just don't want to get into these topics too much. They're afraid to reveal, oh my gosh, I like can't speak. So they're afraid to reveal that they have these more passionate impulses towards you, let's call them. So yeah, we're not going to go deeper into this, but if you guys do want to dive deeper into similar topics, like more 18 plus uncensored topics, you can check out 18 plus pick a card readings on my Patreon for those types of readings. Yeah, this person's just like not going to get into that today here, but also we are on YouTube, so we have to follow community guidelines. So yeah, the Patreon is down below if you guys want to check out readings. They're all timeless, and yeah, like we have over 100 readings there, so pick one that you feel guided towards and listen to that to get more insight about the passionate side of this person. So yeah, okay, we have this person thinking of you as a soul level connection. You inspire them and make them feel destined to connect to you. Yet their ego, insecurities, and confusion are really, really in the way for this person, keeping them from a full clarity of their own experiences and their own feelings. This person wants to remain mysterious to you. They are still drawn to your light and your mystery as well. And they're just doing their best to embrace acceptance, their own passionate impulses, and the truth of this connection without fear. So let's get you guys some guidance here, right? So let's just see what the guidance for you, group number 3, is in this whole dynamic. Let's get you one card of guidance. So for group number 3, please, Spirit, what's the guidance for group number 3, please? We have relinquish control. So letting go of control is your guidance here. Group number 3. We have a bit of a little what can we say, like just nudity here. So we're just going to close that nudity off a bit. There we go. Okay, so what is this card about? So relinquishing control is your guidance, which means just to let go of controlling behavior in yourself, like controlling yourself to be a specific way and controlling maybe other people, maybe this person to be a specific way. So what's the message? The message is that instead of empowering you, control can turn you into an aggressive presence when the person you're trying to influence does not adhere to your wishes or to your desires. And whenever you find yourself trying to control others or yourself, become conscious of what is really driving this compulsion. So you can ask yourself, do you feel afraid, unsafe, or vulnerable? What if you could experience those feelings that you want to experience without trying to dominate your environment? And you can also ask yourself, what are you holding on to? When you let go and begin to trust life, you open the door to a multitude of opportunities that you could not have fathomed before. You also allow your loved ones to breathe out and be themselves instead of feeling like they constantly have to appease you subconsciously or unconsciously. This card is also reminding you that it's okay to make mistakes. Perfectionism hardens you and disconnects you from your heart. And control can also negatively impact your brain, skin, digestive system, and reproductive system. And even if you do make a mistake and things don't turn out exactly how you want it, can you learn from the lesson and grow from the experience? Yeah. So that's the guidance. If you guys feel like you need a little bit more right now, take this moment to take a slow, deep breath, or take slow, deep breaths right now. Close your eyes or just like zone out a little bit and sit back a little bit deeper. And imagine that you're breathing in pure, cleansing, white light at this time. And feel that energy, feel that cleansing purity in you. You can stay in this energy for as long as you wish. So we're going to close it off here. You guys, thank you for joining this reading. If you want to book a personal one, the Etsy shop and the coffee shop are both linked below, and the 18+ readings are available on Patreon, also linked down below. So let me know how this was for you in the comment section, and make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more tarot insights. Click the notification bell if you want to be notified when I post another video. Sending you guys so much love and clarity, and I'll see you soon in the next one. Have a lovely rest of the day. Bye. Namaste.